Good morning. Another beautiful day in God's kingdom. One of the most special relationships that we find in the Bible is the one that we see between David and God. And that is well documented in the book of Psalms, and through Chronicles, throughout David's life, from when he was a shepherd to when he became king, he had this special relationship with God. But the Bible says that there was a particular day that something happened, and that seemed to give David another view. Let's see. And it says here in the scriptures that David became angry because of the Lord's outbreak against Uzzah. Therefore, that place is called Perez Uzzah to this day. David was afraid of God that day, saying, "How can I bring the ark of God to me?" And in 1 Chronicles chapter 13, verse 13 continues and says, "So David would not move the ark with him into the city of David, but took it aside into the house of Obed Edom the Gittite." See, David did not want the ark. That is the ark that represented the presence of God, that carried the presence of God. He didn't want that ark anywhere near him. He didn't even want it in his city. And that is because he suddenly saw another side to God. That whilst God is a loving father, God is also a God that demands holiness from us. What had happened was Uzzah, the priest, had touched the ark, and God's judgment came upon Uzzah. And suddenly, everybody, and David in particular, saw another side to God, that God is a loving father that loves us so much, but God also wants us to live holy lives. And that is the same thing that God asks of us today, that we should live lives that are holy, lives that are righteous, lives that bring glory and honor to Him. And God will not compromise His holiness for anyone. So I want to encourage us today that whilst we recognize God as the loving Father, let's also remember that He is a God of holiness that also requires us to live holy lives. God bless you. Have a beautiful day.